I don't really know how to start this one, but we gotta get this show on the road. So, yeah, we're back on planet Joba. Well, we are here on planet Joba. We just got here. And we're on our way to the Megacorp games. How exciting. Oh, wow. We got some expensive new weapons that we can buy. Let's go for the cheapest option, Spider-Bot Glove. Let's see what's going on here. It's a little spider dude. Spider-Man. And it's a bomb. Is that gonna aggro them into coming after us? No, it just makes them go to like defensive positions. Alright, well, I can already tell that this weapon is gonna be really hard to level up. But I remember that the upgraded version of it gets like it's called the tank bot, and it's got little guns on top of it. So that's kind of cool, and it's gonna be pretty useful. So I don't know, I'll probably upgrade it off screen so that it's not interrupting the flow of the gameplay here. For now, we have two options that we can do. We can go this way and go to the races, which is super simple. So we're gonna do that first. You have no choice here. Sorry, this is my run. Just kidding. And then after that, we will go to the arena. And on our way to the arena, we might get something new. Oh, physics on that are really cool. I thought it was just gonna drop down. I don't remember it bouncing like that. Kind of satisfying, gives it kind of a weighty feel to it. And then, yeah, so we'll do this first, then we'll go there.
Nice finish on that chrome. You buffed this out yourself?
I handle my own buffing.
Oh, sorry, man. I thought you was a crankshaft. Can't see my own hand in front of my face without these.
No problem. So, how do I enter the big race?
Well, you got the helmet, you're in. Easy peasy. The prize this time is some kind of special boots. I could use those myself. They'd go real nice with my leather chaps.
Very cool glasses. Alright, let's do this. Another very fast and very easy to mess up race portion. Oh, and we get weapons now, so that's cool. Oh, kind of a glide going on there. Gliding across the mud. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a weapon. I forgot. I don't remember how to use it. Oh, it's L1 for some reason. That's interesting. And I keep missing these boosts. It's not gonna make this any easier. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to restart this. I'm messing up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's try that again. Run it back. Alright. One boost. Another boost. And a weapon. Did we get that? That's good. Get that guy out of here. I probably should have saved that. Oh well. So, this episode, it's probably going to be a bit of a long one, because after this we're going to the arena, and I figure we're just going to do what we did in the last one, the last arena kind of bout that we were involved in, and we're just going to finish it all up in one go. Wow, this is much more useful than any of the other weapons that we picked up so far. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh man, just all boosts. Not doing too hot here. Oh nice. Shield. I don't even think they can use weapons against us, so I don't know what this is going to change. Oh, well, keeps me from violently exploding against the cliff sides there. So that's nice. There is also a shortcut over here, where those trees are, on the right, but that's not open to us just yet. Good move. Alright. Now we are cruising on through. Get that. Missed that one. It's alright. Doing good, doing good. Oh nice, we're lapping somebody. That sucks to be them. But yeah, so we'll just do this, and then we'll do a few of the arena challenges, if not all of them, to get some extra bolts. And then we'll move on to the next planet. So, I mean, it'll be easier for me editing at least, but I hope it's enjoyable for you too. There's not much else going on this planet.
Dang, I wanted these boots myself. But they'll look real nice with your outfit. You can race again, you know. Now the prize is a bunch of bolts.
Alright, cool. Well, we're not going to worry about that. The arena challenges are a little bit more integral to the story because they will help us level up our weapons and ultimately prepare ourselves for the boss fights that are to come. These first few planets are very familiar to me because when I played through this when I was little, I was able to beat all of them. There was a point where I got stuck, and I mean, we'll get to that point eventually. Actually, we're almost at that point. It's right after this planet. But yeah, after that... Nice. Yeah, no, I think it's just trying to load the whole planet that's in front of us at once, and, I mean... Normally that's not such an issue. I don't know why my computer is struggling with this. I mentioned before, my computer is not a budget setup by any means. It really comes down to optimization, and that's something that I need to work on my own. And I'm getting beat up right now. Probably because I'm just relying on these robot dudes to do all the heavy lifting for me. Not the best idea. Yeah, generally in this game, in games like it, you want to have multiple damage outputs at once, which will carry you through. Oh yeah, you can also get an achievement. I mean, not an achievement, what's it called? Skill point for killing all the ducks. Poor ducks, though. I don't want to kill them. Is this one destructible? Oh, it is. Interesting. Kinda cool. They also give you the option of just stepping on this, and then it'll open both of them at once. But if you're not ready for that, then it's gonna overwhelm you with these guys. They don't give as much experience as I remember them giving. Upgrading our weapons is gonna help us out a lot in the story to come. These first few levels, like I said, very familiar to me. Later on there's a part where I used to get stuck, and it's in the planet right after this one. That planet has a gadget that you need to get to advance. And I think you get that gadget here. But when I was little, I wasn't that good at doing the arena bits. I'm not sure why. I think I just thought that I could run around shooting aimlessly and it would solve all of my problems. Yeah. Not the case. See, that's how you can tell that I was raised in America. Moving on, I'm probably gonna die at some point soon because... Oh, and these guys can actually step on the things. That's kind of interesting. I'm taking a beating here. I'm just being kind of sloppy. I just woke up, so I'm a little bit lagging in the mental department. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, last night it was very warm and very dry, and I don't do too well with that. Summer's not even here yet, so that's great. Well, these guys are just not gonna give me a break, are they? It would be really useful if I had the robots right now. I don't think I can pick them up from the weapon crates, so that sucks. I can use the Visibomb gun to make it easy. Maybe I can angle this so that yeah, that worked. Interesting. This game had some physics to it. I really don't know how that works, but alright. Let's see if we can get to this guy. Yep. Nailed it. Oh, and these guys got guns too, that's great. Okay, anyways. Yeah, physics were kind of exploratory in this game. In the last game, they didn't really exist. I mean, there's jumping and stuff, but there wasn't any real, like, physics to how things fell. And this is the first game where they started to do that. Alright. Well, with the weapons anyways. Projectile physics.
Hey, you two going to the games?
Yeah? What's it to you?
Whoa, take it easy, Chief. I ain't looking for no trouble. Just an honest man looking to make an honest buck.
I sincerely doubt that.
Hey, I ain't the one trying to get into a sold-out arena. You're gonna need this levitator to get in there.
20,000 bolt. This guy's huge! Why is he so tall? Is there a scaling issue happening here? Oh my god. I don't remember him being that tall. Well...
Nice doing business with you again.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Time for me to, relocate.
The instructions are in Blargian.
Goodbye. And it says here, tab A goes into slot B. Okay, and then magnetize the graviton matrix, remove your left arm, what? And done.
You do have skills.
You know it.
Alright, 20,000 bolts and a rough jury rigging later, we got levitation clank. And yeah, there's this over here. Just had to get that. But yeah, no, when I was little, wasn't that good at the arena challenges. I don't know what it was. Probably just mental block. Like, I was really nervous about it because I knew how many rounds there were going to be. So I just went around guns blazing and ran out of ammo very quickly. A little bit better at ammo management now that I'm conscious about
Are
it.
you ready for the main event? Introducing one of the fiercest gladiators in the galaxy, Ratchet and some metal guys. Yeah, baby! They'll be lucky to survive against the toughest gladiators in the galaxy. Let's get it on!
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that scaling issue that happened. I remember that being an issue in a few games, actually. And I think it may just be the way that PlayStation 2 games are emulated. Because I remember the only other games that I saw that being an issue in were other games that were remastered for more modern consoles. a prime example of that I can remember off the bat is Final Fantasy X. In Final Fantasy X, there were some NPC characters that were just way taller. They looked like giants compared to your character. In Final Fantasy X and X Part 2. So I know that it wasn't isolated, like, as an issue to just one of those games. But every time I saw it, it just took me out of it. I love those games, but they weren't that flawed when I played them initially. It was kind of jarring to experience them in that way. Alright, meteor gun. I remember I used to have a lot of fun with the physics on this one. Because you could actually... Well, I can't really show you with these guys because they're shooting projectiles at me. But you could... Whoa! Yeah, okay, no, I can't do it. But you can see, when you just aim forward, it just kind of shoots right in front of you. But if you aim further, they start to angle upwards. And the angle is kind of preset, so it's not, maybe it's not real physics, or maybe it's just physics limited to a direction. But yeah, it's not ideal. Still, it's a little bit fun that they did that. Alright, we got our robot boys back. We upgraded this gun. This one's our next one to upgrade, but like I said, I'll do that off screen. I really want to buy a new weapon so we can just get it upgraded, but we don't have enough bolts yet. We'll keep going. Alright, cage bash for the infiltrator. This was the one that I had a really hard time beating. I don't know why. Or maybe I just got the magnet boots and I thought that that was all that I needed to get, and then I just got out of here and tried to do the next planet. Not the case. And now, if you remember, in Ratchet and Clank 1, the magnet boots were severely limited. They slowed us down, they didn't let us use weapons, and when we tried to jump, Ratchet just kind of was stuck to the magnet, to the metal base that he was connected to. But now we have a lot more mobility with these magnet boots. So that was something that they fixed in between games. These guys are kind of like sponges for these meteorite type things that are targeting us. Yeah, no, I remember that giving me a really hard time when I was little. Alright, and we got the Trespasser too. The Infiltrator. Next battle is with a mini-boss. Might as well. Get some extra bolts.
It's amazing. Give it up for
my phone's going. Oh no, my bots! I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb. BRB. Alright, we are set. We may need something that can target it a little bit farther away. Maybe if I get towards can help us out. This guy's kind of got straight with us, so that makes it a little bit more difficult too. This one it shoots 3 of them, so that's... Whoa! That took it out. Wait, no. Oh no. Okay, I got shot. My Synthenoid bots finished it off, so hopefully, yeah, that gave it quite a good experience boost.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize.
Yeah, the metal guy. The commentary in this environment, it's kind of witty sometimes, but it's also very repetitive, and that's why I chose that these are the episodes that it's best to just talk over, probably. Let's do multi-stop. I like multi-stop. It's very satisfying, too, the sound that they gave it. It's kind of like, oh, that's the challenge? Okay, yeah. I can do that. I didn't read. Clearly, it says damage avoidance challenge, don't take a hit. I couldn't take a hit of what they were trying to tell me. So as I said on another episode, I don't remember which, another game that I was debating on playing through was Elder Scrolls Oblivion. And I was thinking about it, and I realized that I don't really want to play through Elder Scrolls. I want to play with the mods. And like that was something that I enjoyed the most about the Elder Scrolls games. And I know saying that you play with mods is like a very broad statement. There's a lot of different mods in those games, and some are great, some are kind of, let's say, degenerate. Those aren't the ones that I'm talking about. What I loved about what I loved about the modding community in Elder Scrolls was that they had pretty, like, creative minds, a lot of the modders. So much so that, from what I heard, I'm not sure how true this is, I think a number of them, to my understanding, were actually hired to work at Bethesda after their work in modding the Elder Scrolls games, and the Fallout games too. And something that I really appreciated about those modding communities was that they had the creative and imaginative ability to fill in the blanks of the stories. So, like, for example, Oblivion, it's set in, I'm blanking on my terminology here. There's a whole, like, lore behind Elder Scrolls. I don't want to mess it up. Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil. It's the home of the Empire.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize.
Yeah, so the home of the Empire is called Cyrodiil. And, so it's set there, but you don't really go to any other regions, so you don't really know what's going on in them. And you can see them on your map. On your map, it shows you that Skyrim is to the north, the Alakir Desert, I think it was, is to the west, and then some other places. Valenwood, I think, was also on the map. But yeah, it shows you clearly that all that stuff is there. You just can't go there. And I remember when I played it initially without any mods. I bought it on the computer when I was visiting Poland one time, because the full version of the game with DLC and updates and everything for Steam was nearly 15 bucks. And it could run on a computer with no graphics card, basically. So that was awesome. And yeah, so I bought it, and I played the hell out of it. And every time I saw those locations on the map, I felt a little bit empty inside. Like, this should be accessible to me. I should be able to see what's going on in that part of the world. Because I was looking at it like a complete picture. And I mean, I know, for lore purposes, that was pretty much the only reason they added those parts of the map. Knowing that they were there and not flushed out just made it feel empty. And some modders, I guess, also felt that way. And they actually filled in those blanks. And that was really cool, because now we had a completely fleshed out world, basically. And so, modders were adding places that I didn't even know existed. They added, like, a location that you could travel through to get there. And then, in some cases, they even made a story quest line for the new locations that they made. And that was really cool, because it expanded on the lore that you were already learning just by playing through the game itself. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the world of Star Wars, you know? The world of Star Wars is huge. It's literally galaxies. And anything can happen. So, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, after the first few movies came out, there was kind of a creative vacuum that happened with the scale of the universe that Star Wars created. People were just trying to fill in the blanks, like what's going on in this part of the galaxy, what's going on with these characters in this time, and, you know, trying to expand on the story that was already larger than life. And so a lot of things started coming out, a lot of books. Nowadays it would be called fan fiction, but back then that was like the natural progression of things. I mean, it still kind of is the natural progression of things, right? People enjoy a series, they want more, and they start to write about it. And that's what happened with Star Wars, and that's kind of what was happening with Elder Scrolls as well, in the sense that we were getting kind of fan expansions on the story that we already knew. And eventually, when Skyrim came out, the same thing happened. We had people that were expanding the story, really testing the video limits of the engine that Skyrim was created in, and just creating completely new, very digestible content out of it. And it was really enjoyable for someone like me who kind of just wants to see, like, once I'm invested in a world, I want to see what's going on in the whole world. That's kind of what happened with these games too. I mean, not in the sense that there was a modding community that was doing upkeep on it, but rather that they just kept on building on the world that they created. There we go. That's my dog saying she wants to play. Now she's zooming around. I'm glad she got her energy back. For pretty much the whole of winter, she was very compressed. She was very, like, keeping to herself. And not very playful. I think she was just conserving energy because of the cold. Alright, challenge. Lunch only? No problem. Challenge would be even easier later on, but, I mean, we'll find out later. I'm really learning how difficult it is to keep up a conversation while trying to focus on this game. Too much going on. But anyways, yeah, so Elder Scrolls Oblivion had a lot going on in terms of mod content that was expanding its story. And when Skyrim came out, initially there wasn't that much going on, but it very quickly started to expand into a similar kind of direction when, well, as time went on, people started to really fill in the gaps of the story, adding a lot of new worlds, new lands. One of the ones that I downloaded and enjoyed, but only for a limited time, was the Alikir Desert. Or no, Orsinium, where the orcs are from. They send you to Orsinium through kind of a hidden path, and when you get there, oh man, these guys are beating me up. Alright, well, no problem. Nice. And when you get there, you kind of see the vast expanse of desert in front of you, and it's like, wow, this is Orsinium, I guess. And not only that, but they also wrote original music for the world that they created, which was super cool. And I remember stepping into the world that they created, hearing that music, and being like, wow, they really flushed this out. But my game would always crash when I did that, when I played through that part.
Megacorp is pleased to welcome a
Okay,
returning champion. He's living his
I
way
can
into
beat this
the
guy in 3
world.
minutes. Can't really... Oh, I can afford this now.
Megacorp is pleased to...
But yeah, so you enter Orsinium, you're hit with the music, the vast expanse of what looks like kind of a mountain canyon type of area. And then the game crashes because, I don't know, I pushed the game's engine to its absolute limits or something, and it was very sad for me because I was really starting to get immersed in the world that this very clearly very passionate modder had created, just to be ripped out of it. And I mean, that's just how it is when the creators are outpacing the content that they're creating for. And I think that's why ultimately Bethesda decided that they needed to get some of these guys on their teams. Because, I mean, when you have that much power creatively, once you have the resources to actually make it work, just imagine what you could accomplish. Creativity is not universal, unfortunately. And some people are more blessed than others when it comes to that. It's definitely something that I appreciate when I see it. It's something that I wish that I had. Better creative skills. I do what I can. Whoa! 200,000 bolts. Alright, we're doing this. Uh-oh.
Oh my God!
Doesn't sound good. Question mark. Let's see. I hope it's not like 99 or something. Nah, I don't think it'll do that to us. Just got a bit of a boost from my nanotech. Whoa, it does some splash damage too. That's nice. When I initially beat this game, I think I waited until I had like the best armor before I did this challenge. Understandably so. I just wanted to make sure that I could survive as long as possible. seems like it's alright though. I mean, my nanotech, the experience bar there, it's already a third full, and it just increased, so I think I have a good chance of getting another boost in case I run out of too much health. In this game, and I believe in the next one too, they actually restore all of your nanotech when you get a boost, when you level up, so to speak. But it's not like that in all of them. In some of them, I think you just get like a little bit restored. I'm gonna try to rely on my turrets now, just for a little while. Save some ammo. Whoa, so many. I'm gonna go back to meteorizing these guys. It's kind of nice that they gave this one a little bit of impact damage. So it pushes the enemies away. But yeah, so anyways, may or may not be playing through Elder Scrolls. It depends. We have a lot of other games lined up. A lot of other things to take up our time. And I can easily see any of the Elder Scrolls games turning into like 100 episodes. Because, I mean, you can even see it in these games, which are pretty linear. I have a hard time staying on track. So actually, I don't even know if that would be that enjoyable. I think maybe it might just end up being torture for you guys. I don't want my channel to become a chore to watch. And even with the Fallout games, like, as you can see with Fallout 1, I did everything that I could to stay on track and not waste too much time. Wait, is that it? Oh, okay. Man, thought we were done. But it's called the Impossible Challenge for a reason, I guess. And actually, yeah, we haven't even seen a boss fight yet, so that makes me a little bit nervous. I think we're gonna have to fight a boss at some point, so that makes me a little bit nervous. These guys got beefed up. Gave me quite a bit of XP too. Are these guys gonna charge at me or what? Oh, that guy is. I think he just ran into the lava. Alright. Well, I guess that's a strategy. Starting to realize that running out of ammo may be part of the challenge. This one has a lot, so we actually rely on this one for quite a bit. Now, Ratchet and Clank 1 got a remaster. I mean, a remake. I don't think this one is going to. There was a joke that was made in the remake for Ratchet and Clank 1 where the plumber, who we met in the first game, you guys remember? I'm sure you remember, the plumber's back. He comes back in the remake, of course. He's an iconic character. And he mentions that he will see you in the next reboot. Oh yeah, he was in Rift Apart as well. Rift Apart, I'm very conflicted about it. On one hand, super fun game. Very replayable. The gameplay itself is bar none. But it's not Ratchet and Clank's characters. It's just not the same squad that we've been rolling with the whole time in these adventures. And I feel like that happened in the remake as well. That they forgot who they were writing. And I mean, Ratchet did have kind of a redesign personality-wise between this game and the last game. In this game, he's a little bit less standoffish, a little bit more eager to be a hero. And I mean, that was part of his character in the last one too. He just wanted to be a hero. But that's the thing, that's how his character transitioned. He wanted to be a hero, and he was a little bit chaotic about how he approached wanting to help and make a name for himself. To the point that he would trade saving everybody for getting revenge on the person that wronged him. And in this one, he's still eager to be a hero, but he's not willing to sacrifice other people to get that. That's what I mean when I say that conserving ammo as much as possible. Oh no. Took a couple of hits right after we got the Dino-type boost. Oh my god. Hopefully we can get another one lined up. We're already about 1/10 of the way there. These guys. 46 rounds so far. Wait. Oh, we got all of our mini rocket tube back. That's gonna help us with any bosses we run into for sure. Now, I don't remember if this one ends at 50 or if it just keeps on going. In any case, I am gonna be fast forwarding through some of this, as you've already seen. I'm sure. We're coming on an hour of recording for this episode, so I don't want to keep you sitting for that long. If anything, maybe it'll be something you can come back to and watch again tomorrow. I don't know. Oh my god. We are not. We're halfway. Unless they pull a fast one on us and end at 60. That would be cool. That would be really cool though. It'd be really nice if they did that. Maybe that's what they do. I'm getting beat up. I'm just gonna chill over here with my turrets in the front. I think they can even block incoming projectiles. Oh, they can! Basically, a shield. Alright, I'm just gonna fast forward from here on out. I really don't want to make this video too long. Well, that didn't work out. So as I learned, the mini nuke is incredibly useful for this challenge. I was able to depend on it for basically the first half. I just used it. I was leading the enemies into a group. And I would just drop one. Oh man, I'm doing so bad. This is the final challenge. It's this guy. before we took it back pretty quickly. Any rockets? These bars are brutal. That's so brutal. Why? Just gonna play out a bunch of these. Don't care that there's more than I can have. I can only have 5 deployed at a time. I just want to make sure that they're constantly active and laying that thing out with rockets. So bad. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think I can win this. Oh, that did a good amount of damage. Oh! Oh my God! Stop! Stop! I keep on saying no. Okay, I give up. I'll come back to this later. I'm still not good enough, or I just don't have enough weapons. I really need something that can lock onto it so I stop missing. We'll end this episode here. We'll come back to this challenge later, and I'll waste another 20 minutes trying to get through it. Alright, thanks for joining. We'll continue and finish this planet in the next episode. Thanks for joining. Have a good day. Bye.